Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Adnan, your friend from Pakistan. So today I am going to check out a song by the band Jinjer. My first encounter with this band happened to be in last year. It was when somebody recommended this band. Actually, a lot of people recommended this band to be featured on Tribals, and I have to make sure of the things that are featured there, and they must have something special in it. So this was something new for me as well, and I was sitting there listening to this song, and it looked good until when Tatiana just went to another level. You know what I am talking about, right? So when she used her technique, vocal fries, that was something else. And I really wish I was doing music reactions myself back then, because I clearly remember that there were some things going around in my mind at that time. I was astonished, of course, but there was something, a feeling of shocks. I could feel some shocks in my brain at that time, and it was something magical. Those were the things I really wished that I could also do some reaction videos, reviews myself. So that was the whole thing that got me started into this experience. And alongside, I find it very difficult to find myself time to watch something or listen to something or experience something new. So this would be my chance. Coming back to Ginger, yeah, I really was surprised by her singing vocal abilities. Since then, I didn't get any chance to check more of her songs. So today I thought of doing a review of one of her songs, which is named Perennial. Perennial. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, so let me just make sure that I'm pronouncing it right. Perennial. 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 Okay. So the song that I'm going to check out today is Perennial by Ginger. I did go through its lyrics on a website just to make sure what I am going to listen to. So that it said is this song is about that feeling of depression, but not just any depression. That's depression that you get sometimes and you even don't know the reason for it. So it just stays there for a while, and we don't know, actually we have no clue how long it's going to last. But that feeling is just terrible. And it's somewhat similar to what we artists describe as an artist block, you know, art block, artist block, and where you want to do something artistic, but there's a force holding you back, and some may call it procrastination, but I think that's more like depression. Sorry, depression. Perennial. Okay, I forgot how to pronounce it again. Such a hard word for me to pronounce, but I do know its meaning. It's something that lasts for longer periods of time. Perennial. Perennial, yeah. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. But if you're new to my channel, please make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you can stay updated. If you would like to recommend any song, music, piece of music that may be new to me, you can by commenting down it below. I hope you guys are enjoying the content so far. So let's go now. Perennial, right? Perennial. By the way, I think she is just gorgeous. Sorry. Think that she is very gorgeous, and she is awesome. She looks awesome. She looks as a good human being as well. And let's check her song now. I am assuming it would have something special, just as Pisces had, you know.
This autumn feels like funeral to me, the lonely song of grief, and not for what has passed, but for what shall last.
Whoa! Wow! Ah, okay. I wasn't expecting. I thought all of our songs must be just like that, being that beautiful voice, those clean vocals, to just surprising the listeners with all the growling. So this was different, and now I'm more curious about what other songs this band has. This was surprising, yeah. And of course, the intro was just cold. It was cold and gave this whole vibe of what this song is about. It's just cold, dark, and tells about some misery. So I'll need to check out more about their lyrics, and not for what has passed, but for what shall last. Okay, so it's not about past. Yeah, it's not about past, but she is just so tired of sleeping alone in that cold, dark place that she is just wondering how much more, how much longer things will have to be like this way. Exhausted. Nature is so tragic and suicidal. Wow. I believe this was where she went rolling to a level that I couldn't just understand any of the words that were coming out, except for a few ones later. Oh, how spectacular she is when she kills herself. Okay. This is something funny, and it's something one wouldn't want to listen, but that's the beauty of such songs. There is a hidden meaning behind every verse. So this could be about that she's trying to kill herself and just be reborn with a new future ahead. This seems like a love song to me about, and what she is singing is from a male perspective, maybe. I don't know. We have to see more of what this song is about. The music. Yeah, the music in this is very much different than Ginger's Pisces, and this is that death metal beats to it. It's fast, it's somewhat scary as well, and it's hard for that drummer. Yeah. So, anyways, let's continue. Wow. Wow.
And you will tradition of mass destruction in the name of total reconstruction.
Okay, I think here we go again. Yeah, not yet, but it's coming. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, so now I see a few things in it as the song just transitioned from what I thought that it would be the end of the eternal darkness or depression that seems to not go away just like that. I'll have to see more lyrics about that thing. She's hoping to see that thing big again. Okay, so maybe it's not about her lover, but she is singing about that phase, that depressive phase, or maybe it's the depression that is saying goodbye to her now, and that it hopes to see her once more in future. Maybe this could be also a possibility. So anyways, annual tradition of mass destruction and the theme of total reconstruction, my biggest source of confusion, the reason of decay and disillusion under permanent eyes. We found a breathless paradise. No, we are not that. No, we are not that. Just enjoying. Oh, yeah. So, what I think here is that, yeah, of course, as I thought of a few lines in the beginning where she tells us of killing herself. It's just my personal opinion that to me it's like a phase. We don't want to go through it, but it is somehow important to us because in our daily lives we are so consumed with everything, family, work, the people, friends, everything, that we often just forget about our own selves. And this phase, that depressive, cold, dark, which seems eternal, this is a period of time where you don't want to see any of your friends, you don't want drama and everything, anything, you just want to be by yourself. And that is exactly the time where you reach to the maximum mental capacity of yourself. By the way, the outro was just amazing. I really loved how she concluded the ending of that song, and so did the music. It just supported her as best as it could. So we'll have to check that again one more time, but let me just see its lyrics, the outro. From the ashes of my roots, the new me will rise to live again. This is poetry of youth. This is poetry of me and you. From the ashes of my roots, the new me will. Okay, yeah. So all of these hearing all of these things just brings me back to the same idea. Unlike animals, we don't go to hibernation, and unlike many animals, we don't shed our skins, but we do need some time to reconcile our lives, our choices. When you are meeting so many different people with so many different opinions, everyone will have their own opinions and they would stick to those. They would just try to confuse you a lot of times. That's the time when you need that perennial, okay, that phase that you need in your life, and it's a must. The moment when you wake up again from that phase, you are going to be bond much more stronger or potential for yourself and for your dreams. I think this is the whole thing that revolves around this song. So let's check this outro again. Yes. There. This is not the end. The outro just says that this is not the end. Of course, yeah. Yeah, the outro just concludes this song so well. It's too deep. The poetry is deep, the subject is deep, and so is the music. The music seems to me it's much more sophisticated for a person like me who doesn't have any technical knowledge in music. So that was something sophisticated to understand, yes. But the lyrics and the music in the end just concluded all everything. So Jinjer's Perennial. This was actually my second song that I've listened to from the band Jinjer. Again, it's an amazing song. It was an amazing song with a deep subject. It still seems to me that this song is just about that mental state that we are in sometimes, and most of you, or most of us, would uh, worry too much about ourselves during that time. It may be an indication of your brain that uh, it needs some time off, it needs some leave, it needs to go, it needs some vacation. Talking about the video or the music in this, or the vocals in this, or the music or the vocals in this music video, again, she started off with her growling uh, first, and that was unexpected for a person that has just listened to Ginger Spices and didn't get any chance to listen more of their songs. So this was surprising in that sense that I was having this idea that she would sing in the usual way, and then at some point, maybe be it the chorus or at later, she would growl. But no, this started with the growling, and then things went the other way. So this was change. Yeah, the music in this was a bit fast. It was faster most of the time, but the most amazing thing that I liked about this song was the conclusion of that outro. It was so perfectly done. I mean, they were trying to say this through their music that that state or that time would come again later, and we don't have to worry about that. It will come and go without harming you. In fact, it could be better for you. You may have more ideas about yourself. You may have a chance to know yourself more better during that time. So that's just my take from this song. That's what I'm taking from this song. Something positive and deep. Yeah, that is deep. The idea of looking at things in such a perspective, that is deep. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction or review video of mine. I'll see you again with another video next time. Bye.